overall on the season, 3-7 within the district. Wayne County 14-7 overall, 6-2 within their district. Comes the 1-0 from Griggs. This one's lined in the right field, off of the glove of Keaton, the second baseman. Almost made a nice catch there, so back-to-back singles here for the Lady Cats will bring up the third baseman in Lakin Davis.
For Lawrence County, the third baseman, number 24,
Top of this Wildcat order, Lady Cat order has been very good all season long here for Lawrence County, wearing their black uniforms, Wayne County in the white uniforms. Corner infield playing in here against Davis. Middle infield and the outfield playing back. Next pitch from Griggs, a bunt. This one is caught by Ludicky. The Owl just missed it. It was a good effort, and that one falls in for a foul ball and strike one. Very good effort there, and just couldn't hang on to it. So 0-1 here, the 3-hole hitter for Lawrence County. Davis gets a sign, corner infield playing in. Comes the 0-1. That's a fastball in there for strike two. 0-2 here, the Davis. Wind blowing straight to dead center field here. The 0-2, that one's in the dirt for ball one. Pretty day out here in Waynesboro. We do have a lot of wind. Temperatures in the mid-60s, but with that wind, it feels more like the high 50s. The 1-2, that's a changeup in the dirt for ball two. Count evens up, 2 balls, 2 strikes here to Davis. Wind has been whipping since we've been here. Probably explains some of our technical issues right now. Never know with the weather. 2-2, this one's hit high in the air and just going to get out of play off of the net as Davis stays alive with a 2-2 count. Hillhouse led off with an infield single. Then Michaela Kerr line one off of Keaton's glove at second base in the right, and it would have been a tough catch for Jack Keaton there at second. So back-to-back singles here. Now with Davis in the 2-2 count. The next pitch, that one misses high for ball three. Comes a full count offering. This one's chopped up the middle. That's going to get through for a base hit. Hillhouse rounding third. Here comes a throw. That's offline. She will score. Kerr will advance to third. And now Davis is caught in between second and third. No throw. And that gives the Lady Cats a 1-0 lead.
now batting for Lawrence County, the shortstop.
So 1-0 lead here for the Lady Cats. Brings up the shortstop and the cleanup hitter, Miley Staggs. It's really come on very well as of late here for Lawrence County. Wind now blowing straight out the left. Corner infield still playing in for Wayne County. First pitch is bunted foul for strike one. Busy day as we're wrapping up the regular season high school softball. You got Loretto at home against Marshall County. Summertown on the road at Forest. Their tournament's not till next week, so Loretto's got 2 more games. Got another district game at Mount Pleasant tomorrow. Next pitch, that one is bunted off of Staggs in the box for strike 2. Summertown does have a game against Forest, might be adding some later in the week. District baseball tournament starting tonight as Summertown is hosting Mount Pleasant. The winner will face Loretto at Loretto tomorrow at 7 o'clock. Lewis County and Giles County be the first game at 5, or 4 I should say. Next pitch is on the outside corner for strike 3 in the first out of the inning. First strikeout of the game here for Griggs is going to bring up the 5-hole hitter for the Lady Cats and Riley Myers. Myers has also been red hot as of late. Wind blowing out the left. Comes the first pitch from Griggs. Myers can't get the bunt down. It actually said pulled back her bat just in time not to get the bunt, so that will be ball 1 as that one missed high and away. Good job by Myers to get that one Back just in time. Great crowd out here in Waynesboro this early evening. Got started about a couple minutes early, which no one here is going to complain about. No JV game, just varsity here between the Lady Cats on both sides. Here's a 1-0. That one's on the inside corner for strike one. 1-1 here from Griggs to Myers in the next pitch. In the dirt, good block there by Ludicky for ball two. Two-one here, the 5-hole hitter for Lawrence County. Again, corner infield playing in. About 4 or 5 steps in from the back. Here's the 2-1. That one's on the outside corner for strike two. 2-2 here to Myers. Wind dying down a bit, but still blowing out the left. Most of the afternoon since we've been here, it's either blowing straight out the center or out the left. Comes a 2-2. Line down the right field line, but foul, and the count will stay, as Myers will stay alive in the count with 2 balls and 2 strikes. Wayne County, a top 20 team in Class Single A. Orange County will be starting district play on Thursday. Comes a 2-2. It's a swing and a miss. Ball's going to get away. Myers will get thrown out at first. No runner will advance there, so that's her second strikeout of the game and the second out of the inning. Bring up Elizabeth Hagan, the opposing pitcher, has a chance here to help her own cause. Had a couple really good games at the plate against Tullahoma in the last few that they've played. Infield in the same position here. Outfield still shading a bit out the left. Mainly in center field there with Brewer. First pitch swung on a miss for strike one. Griggs readies. Here comes the 0-1. Rise ball swung on a miss for strike two. Hagan down 0-2 in the count. And the next pitch. Hit down the right field line, a base hit. Kerr will score. Davis rounding third. No throw. She will score a 2-run, 2-out single from Elizabeth Hagan has given the Lady Cats a 3-0 lead. Just put the bat on it right in the perfect spot, right out of the reach of Blair Bogus at first. Now we have a courtesy runner coming into the game here for Lawrence County.
For the pitcher, number 11, Molly Slater.
Molly Slater coming in. What a good piece of hitting there by Elizabeth Hagan. Sometimes it just put the bat on the ball, and sometimes it finds the right spot.
Batting for Lawrence County, the catcher, number 15, Giselle Maldonado.
Brings up the catcher and Giselle Maldonado. First pitch here from Griggs. Swung on a miss for strike one. Maldonado back in the box, and here comes the 0-1 from Griggs. Fastball misses high for ball one. Comes a 1-1. Swung on a miss for strike two. 1-2 here, the 7-hole hitter for Lawrence County. Comes the 0-2. Swung on a miss for strike three, and that will end the inning. 3 runs off 4 hits in the top of the first. It's a 3-0 Lawrence County lead as we go to the bottom half of the first. It's coming up next on the X Sports Network.
Are you looking for a job where you can easily balance work and home life? By becoming an over-the-road driver at Southeast Carriers, we guarantee you can spend equal time on the road as with family. Along with multiple benefits, you will receive a base pay of 50 cents per mile. To make your job as easy as possible, we provide you with the latest technology, and you are not required to deliver through the heavy traffic along the East Coast. Southeast Carriers isn't just a company, it's a family, and we would love for you to be a part of it. For more information, visit our website at southeastcarriers.com or check us out on Instagram and Facebook.
From our humble beginnings to today, Parks Lumber Company has continuously served Lawrence and surrounding counties for over a century. Although we started as a small lumber yard in 1896, we have grown to include everything you need to make your dream project come to life. No matter your building needs, our experienced staff will be with you every step of the way to ensure you receive the highest customer.
Wash it all down with a swig of Heine Shine lemonade and then make your way over to the gift shop full of Heine sauces, snacks, and more. Heine's Barbecue, Highway 43 North in Lawrenceburg.
And back here at Waynesboro, we go to the bottom of the first. Lawrence County leading Wayne County here in this varsity softball matchup, 3-0. Top of the order due up here for the other Lady Cats, Kinsey Griggs, Lauren Bryan, and Jack Keaton. Griggs here, the opposing pitcher, to lead things off against Elizabeth Hagan. First pitch from Hagan. That's a fastball in the inside corner for strike one. Hagan, who hit a 0-2 two-out RBI single, scored a pair of runs. She faced Griggs in the previous half of the inning. Comes the 0-1 from Hagan. Tapped up the middle, fielded by Hagan. Throw over to first, and Myers is in time for the first out of the inning. Bring up Lauren Bryan here, the right fielder. Now Bryan, from her good basketball season here this past year, helping get the Lady Cats to back-to-back Class A state championship games. Hagan here gets a sign from Maldonado. And here comes the first pitch. Tapped here to the right side. Laney K. King makes a play over to Riley Myers here for the second out of the inning. So 3 pitches in, and we have got 2 gone here in the bottom of the first inning. Brings up Jack Keaton, the second baseman. Another member of that Wildcat state finalist team on basketball for the last 2 years. Comes the first pitch from Hagan. Fastball misses away for ball 1. And here comes a 1-0. And that one misses high for ball 2. Wind is sort of whipping is the best way we can describe, which is probably why our camera out there in center field shaking a bit. Here comes a 2-0. That one misses away for ball 3. Tom, see our camera in center shaking, and the reason why, it's wind's blowing pretty hard. Comes a 3-0. That one's in there for strike 1. Keaton back in the box. Hagan gets a sign and goes to work. Here's the 3-1. Lined off of the net for strike 2. So Hagan goes down 3-0, battles back to make it 3-2 here with 2 gone in the bottom of the first inning. And here comes a full count offer. Hit through the right side. That's going to get through for a base hit. And that one's going to get by the right fielder. Keaton on her way to third. The relay, no relay, and that will be a single plus an error turns into a triple in the first round of the game for the Lady Cats, now 90 feet away with Blair Bogus coming to the plate. So Bogus here, the cleanup hitter for Wayne County. Up for the first time against Hagan. It's the first error of the game from either side. First pitch. Fouled off of her ankle for strike 1. Wind now blowing out the left. Kylie Brewer waiting on deck. Comes the 0-1 from Hagan. Lined in the center field. That's a base hit. Keaton will score. Bogus in the first, a 2-out RBI single, and Wayne County has cut the lead to 3-1. Back-to-back 2-out hits here for the Lady Cats, and now it's a 2-run Lawrence County advantage. Brings up Kylie Brewer, the center fielder. Trying to keep the rally alive here for Wayne County. First pitch here from Hagan. That one's low for ball 1. Comes a 1-up. That one's low for ball 2. And the 2-0 from Hagan. That one misses high for ball 3. Brewer way ahead in here in the count. Comes a 3-0 from Hagan. Hit high in the air. That one's going to go into the parking lot for strike 1. And looks like that went off a Chevy Silverado. That's why I parked all the way next to the school. Don't worry, Kevin. You got a Toyota. You're all right. Here comes a 3-1. Tap foul for strike 2. So Hagan works back again after being down 3-0. Force a full count out situation. And here comes a full count offer. Tapped up the middle. Good play by Staggs. Throws over to Keen at second, and that will end the inning. 1 run off 2 hits here for Wayne County. It's a 3-1 Lawrence County lead. Let's go to the top of the second here on the X Sports Network.
Lawrenceburg Flooring and More is your premier source for hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl tile, sheet vinyl, residential and commercial carpet, carpet tiles, ceramic and porcelain tile, waterproof floating floor, plus blinds and shutters. Lawrenceburg Flooring and More is also home to all name brands and can tackle projects big and small. Installation? You're covered with installers who've got years of experience and stand behind their work. Let Lawrenceburg Flooring and More make your design dreams a reality. 2760 Highway 43 North, or visit LawrenceburgFlooringandMore.com.
For decades, First Class Charter has provided high-quality motor coach transportation services to the Tennessee Valley. With numerous safety and cleanliness accreditations, First Class Charter is ready to make your group trip a reality. Contact us today by visiting firstclasscharter.net. First Class Charter, the official motor coach company of the North Alabama Lions.
Lawrenceburg Flooring and More is your premier source for hardwood, laminate.
This is the X Sports Network.
And back here in Waynesboro, we go to the top of the second. Lawrence County leading Wayne County here 3-1. This varsity softball matchup. 8-9-1 here for the Lady Cats. Laney Kane King, the second baseman, lead things off. First pitch from Kinsey Griggs. Misses high for ball 1. Griggs in the first inning gave up 3 runs off 4 hits, had 3 strikeouts, and sitting right now at 27 pitches. A lot of room up the middle. Here's a 1-0. Swung on a miss for strike 1. Beautiful day out here, even though the wind has been whipping here, mainly out the dead center and left. And that's why our camera is shaking, for those who know. Here's a 1-1. That one's on the outside corner at the knees for strike 2. Libby Burks waiting on deck. Will be followed by Ella Hillhouse here for Lawrence County. Griggs gets a sign. Here comes a 1-2. Misses high for ball 2 with the rise ball. King back in the box. Here comes a 2-2. Hit high in the air. Brewer in center, camps underneath him, struggles with it a bit, but makes the catch for the first out of the inning. One gone here in the top of the second brings up Libby Burks, the right fielder. Ella Hillhouse waiting on deck. Infield in the same alignment here with the corner infield playing in, the middle infield playing back towards the gaps. First pitch here from Griggs. That's a fastball in there for strike one. Comes the 1-0, or excuse me, the 0-2. Swung on a miss for strike two. Comes the 0-2. Swung on a miss for strike three in the second out of the inning. Fourth strikeout of the game here for Griggs. Brings up the top of the order in Ella Hillhouse. Hillhouse, who had an infield single in her first at bat, also scored a run in the previous inning. Try to keep the inning alive here with 2 outs. Facing Griggs for the second time. First pitch here from Griggs. Fouled off the net for strike one.
Take what they give you, Law. Take what they give you, kids. Middle of the field.
Comes the 0-1. That one's tapped over here to a second. Hillhouse is safe again. Another infield single. Keaton fielded it cleanly, made the play, just not in time. Brings up Michaela Kerr, who's 1 for 1 with a single in the right and a run scored in the previous inning. Second 2-out single in the game here for Lawrence County. This first pitch from Griggs shows bunt. Hillhouse takes off for second, and she's in there with a stolen base. First pitch was a ball. Now runner in scoring position again for Lawrence County. Comes the 1-0, and that one's at the belt for strike one. Comes the 1-1. That one's in the dirt for ball two. Comes a 2-1 from Griggs. Fouled back off the net for strike two. Top of the order for Lawrence County has been so good all season long. It's good to see 4 through 9 really start to produce here, especially in the last couple weeks. Saw in those games against Tullahoma and Marshall County. Here's a 2-2. Tapped over to Bogus at first. She steps on first, and that will be the final out of the inning. No runs off one hit, no errors. We go to the bottom of the second. Lawrence County leading Wayne County 3-1 here on the X Sports Network.
Tired of driving into the city every time you need appliances, furniture, or heck, just about anything? Next time, stay local and come to Swap and Shop Center. We have everything you want, from computers to furniture, major appliances, lawn and garden tools, electronics, you name it. Our #1 goal is to get you the items you need at a price you can afford. We even offer 120 days same as cash financing. We won't be undersold. We specialize in service after the sale. We pick up where everyone else leaves off. Swap and Shop Center, family owned and operated in Lawrenceburg for over 61 years.
Do you have a small farm, a big farm, or just critters in the backyard to feed? If you answered yes to any of those questions, then you need to make the short drive down to A&B Feeds in Etheridge, Tennessee today. Owner and operator Jamie Ayers has you covered and will treat you right. That's A&B Feeds in Etheridge, Tennessee.
Tennessee Flight Training. We are training the next generation of pilots. Come and see why Tennessee Flight Training is the best way to learn to fly. Tennessee Flight Training. The skies are calling.
a local law firm respected throughout the state. Generations of clients have turned to Boston, Holt, and Durham since 1948. We assist individuals and businesses with their legal needs, including real estate, property closings, personal injury, employment discrimination, and family law. Our clients get the personal attention and convenience of a hometown law firm with the resources and ability to handle any case. Come see us at Boston, Holt, and Durham.
This is the X Sports Network.
And back here in Waynesboro, we go to the bottom of the second here. Lawrence County leading Wayne County 3-1. 6-7-8 due up here for the Lady Cats. Kelsey Carroll lead things off, followed by Sarah Blackwell and Isabel Ludicky. First pitch from Elizabeth Hagan, a swung on a miss for strike one. Hagan through first inning, gave up a run off 2 hits, no walks, no strikeouts, and sitting right now at 18 pitches. 0-1 from Hagan. That one misses high for ball 1. Comes a 1-1. That misses high for ball 2. Comes a 2-1. Fouled off the net for strike 2. Two-two's the count here to Carroll. And the next pitch from Hagan just misses away for ball 3. Full count here to Carroll. Third full count Hagan has had with another Lady Cat batter. Next pitch. Hit in the right field. And making the catch out in right is Burks for the first out of the inning. Brings up the designated player in Sarah Blackwell after her first at bat against Hagan. Wayne County's had a decent season so far with a 14-7 record, going 6-2 overall. They've moved their tournament a bit, I overheard. I think they are moving it to next week, but don't have 100% confirmation on that just yet. And certainly got weather coming this weekend, so I'm sure it's not the only schedule that's going to be changed around. First pitch from Hagan. That misses high for ball 1. Comes a 1-0 from Hagan. And that one's on the inside corner for strike 1. Comes the 2-1 from Hagan. Hit into right field. That's a base hit. Third hit of the game here for the Lady Cats. I'm going to bring up the catcher and Isabel Ludicky.
Number 44, Isabel Ludicky.
So Ludicky, the 8-hole hitter here for Wayne County. Up with a runner on first and 1 out. Hagan back on the rubber in the circle. Blackwell on first. Comes the first pitch. That one's at the belt for strike 1. Comes the 0-1. Chopped over here. Nice play by Davis at third. The throw to second to King in time to throw the first not. But a good play there by Davis to get the lead runner for the second out of the inning. And bring up the 9-hole hitter and the shortstop and Gracie Staggs.
Courtesy running for your Lady Cats for the catcher, number 16, Rosalie Martin.
Rosalie Martin now the courtesy runner over there for Wayne County. Top of the order waiting on deck here if Staggs can find a way on. Comes the first pitch here from Hagan. Lined up the middle. That's going to get through for a base hit. Good effort by King. Couldn't get there in time. So a 2-out single, 4th hit of the game for Wayne County, brings up the top of the order in Kinsey Griggs. Griggs who tapped back to Hagan, and her first at bat in the previous inning. So each side here turning over the second trip through the lineup really quickly here in this game. Comes the first pitch from Hagan. That one misses away for ball 1. Comes a 1-0. That one's on the inside corner for strike 1. Here comes a 1-1. Hit in the air, it's going to stay in the infield. Davis makes the catch, and that will end the inning. The other Lady Cats strand 2 here in the bottom of the second. Lawrence County leads at 3-1 as we go to the top of the third. That's next on the X Sports Network.
Don't be left with stumps, overgrown trees, and cluttered land. Make the call today to Bayworth Trimming, licensed, bonded, and insured. Proudly serving the region with years of know-how. Call today 931-300-3554 or visit bayworthtrimming.com. Got primary care? Find your way to better health with primary care by One Stop Medical. With decades of combined experience, you'll find a one-on-one relationship just like the old days, but with the convenience and technology of today. When One Stop Medical does primary care, it's the best. Call today for an appointment and find your way to healthy living. Serving Lawrenceburg, Pulaski, and Hohenwald. Phone 931-244-8220. Primary care by One Stop Medical at its best.
I'm Mike Keith, and my friends at Elliott Johnson Insurance have a great partner in Auto Owners Insurance. Auto Owners makes it easy to get life, home, car, or business insurance. Let Elliott Johnson Insurance find the Auto Owners policy that makes a difference in your life. Call Elliott Johnson Insurance at one of their 3 locations, Florence, Loretto, and Lawrenceburg. Elliott Johnson Insurance, moving forward for our clients every day.
This is the X Sports Network.
And back here in Waynesboro, we go to the top of the third. Lawrence County leading Wayne County here 3-1. 3-4-5 due up here for the Lady Cats with Lakin Davis to lead things off. Kinsey Griggs on for her 3rd inning of work. Comes the first pitch to Davis. Hit in the air to left field. Cruz out and left. Actually gets called off there by Brewer in center for the first out in the inning. Bring up Miley Staggs, a shortstop. Struck out looking her first at bat. Previously, Davis had an RBI single. So Griggs now through 2 1/3 has given up 3 runs off 5 hits, no walks, 4 strikeouts, and sitting right now at 42 pitches. So facing Staggs here for the second time. Comes the first pitch. Misses high for ball 1. Wind kind of comes and goes out here. Now blowing out towards center. Here's a 1-0. Tap back foul off of the catcher and the umpire for strike 1. And that's why they wear shin guards. Doesn't feel good either way. I think that more hit him on top of the foot. There's not much protection there. Comes a 1-1 from Griggs. Change up misses in and low for ball 2. Comes a 2-1 from Griggs and misses high for ball 3. Hitters count here for the cleanup hitter for Lawrence County. Riley Myers waiting on deck. Comes a 3-1. Hit in the center field, and that's going to fall in for a base hit. So Staggs reaches base here for the first time in the afternoon. Bring up Riley Myers. Myers, who struck out swinging her first at bat in the bottom of the first. Now up with 1 on and 1 out. 6th hit of the game for Lawrence County. Myers in the box. Here comes the first pitch from Griggs. Hit in the air. That one's just going to get foul on top of the Lawrence County dugout for strike 1. Myers down 0-1 in the count. Here comes the next pitch from Griggs. That's a changeup in the dirt. Staggs is going to take off for second. She's out. Good throw there by Ludicky, and that will be the second out of the inning. So 1-1 count. Comes a 1-1. Hit in the right field. Bryant there in right makes the catch, and that will end the inning. No runs off one hit, no errors as we go to the bottom of the third. Lawrence County leading Wayne County 3-1. It's next here on the X Sports Network.
Hit a home run with the team at United Country Southern Tennessee Realty.
On the web, 931-321-8226.
Tommy Johnson, 931-722-4840.
Tyler Webb, 731-438-2084.
Travis Caldwell's 931-629-3033.
You're safe with United Country Southern Tennessee Realty.
There are now more ways to save at Quick Mart. Become a Quick Club member and easily earn rewards on qualifying purchases at Quick Mart convenience stores using the Quick Club app, available on the Apple App Store and Google Play. To save on fuel for work, use the Fuel Rewards Pro app to earn 5 cents a gallon on work fill-ups and redeem the savings for yourself. To get started, visit fuelrewards.com/pro or download the app in the Apple App Store and Google Play.
This is the X Sports Network.
And back here in Waynesboro as we go to the bottom of the third, Lawrence County leading Wayne County 3-1. 2-3-4 due up for the Lady Cats. Lauren Bryant, the right fielder, lead things off. Grounded out the second base in her first at bat. The bottom of the first inning. Elizabeth Hagan on for her third inning of work. Has given up a run off 4 hits, no walks, no strikeouts, and sitting at 32 pitches. Comes the first pitch from Hagan. Hit up the middle, out of the reach of King, and that will be the leadoff single. Keaton now due up, singled in the right in her first at bat and scored a run in the bottom of the first. Face off here with Hagan for the second time, 5th hit of the game for Wayne County. So Hagan back in the circle. Sign here from Maldonado and goes to work. First pitch on the outside corner for strike 1. And here comes the 0-1. Just misses away for ball 1. Comes a 1-1. Tapped up the middle. King bobbles that one, and everyone's safe. So 2-1, nobody out here. Brings up Blair Bogas, who has an RBI single in the bottom of the first. Second error of the game for the Lady Cats. Now the cleanup hitters due up here for Wayne County with the tying run on first and the go-ahead run at the plate. Wind blowing out the left. Here comes the first pitch from Hagan. Misses high for ball one. Assistant coach Corey Rochelle now going to make his way out to the circle. Conversation with Hagan and the rest of the infield. Noticing a bit of a shift out here in the momentum, and try to calm his infield down here in a big situation. Again, a beautiful evening. Now the wind blowing pretty hard out towards left center here in Waynesboro. Not a long drive for Lawrence County fans. They've had a good showing out here, same as people here in Waynesboro, but anytime Wayne County's in town in any sport, they show up pretty good. So nothing out of the ordinary for these two dedicated fan bases. Meeting's over. Now we're back to work here. 1-0 count here to the cleanup hitter in Bogus. Line to single up the middle in her first at bat. Comes a 1-0. Swing and a miss for strike one. Corner infield playing even with the bag. Middle infield double play depth. Outfield straight away at all three positions. Comes a 1-1 from Hagan. This is high for ball two. Comes a 2-1. That's a fastball on the outside corner at the knees for strike two. 2-2 count here to the cleanup hitter. 2 on, nobody out in the bottom of the third. A 3-1 Lawrence County lead. And the 2-2 offering. Tapped over here to Davis at third. She will step on third just in time to get the lead runner in the first out of the inning. Brings up Kylie Brewer, the center fielder. Brewer here, who hit into a fielder's choice that end on the bottom of the first inning. Facing Hagan for the second time. Actually, that was a ground ball to short. That was flipped over to second in time to get the lead runner. First pitch here. Just misses in for ball one. Comes a 1-0. Lined in the right field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Burks fields it, throws it in quickly. And rounding and scoring will be Keaton. And Wayne County has cut the lead here to 3-2 off that RBI single from Kylie Brewer. Runners on first and second here. Still one gone here in the bottom of the third. Brings up Kelsey Carroll. Flew out the right in her first at bat in the bottom of the second. Facing Hagan here for the second time. 2 on, 1 out. 6th hit of the game there for Wayne County. Wind blowing straight out the center. The first pitch hit high in the air. This one's going to stay in the infield. Hagan calls everybody off. It's an infield fly anyways. Makes a catch here for the second out of the inning. Bring up the designated hitter and Sarah Blackwell. Line to single into right in her first at bat in the bottom of the second. Wind continues to blow hard and straight out the center. First pitch from Hagan. Tapped up the middle. Play by Staggs, throws over the second in time, and that will win the inning. 1 run off 2 hits, 1 error. In the bottom of the third, Lawrence County leads 3-2 as we go to the top of the fourth here on the X Sports Network.
Rent-Right Equipment has all the tools you need to get the job done. From bobcats to trenchers to augers to lifts, we have a large variety of equipment for every project, big or small. Need a new mower? We have you covered there too. With great brands Hustler and Big Dog, Rent-Right is ready to serve all your equipment needs. Call today and reserve your equipment from Rent-Right Equipment in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
Southern Craft Manufacturing is dedicated to creating the finest quality and greatest value products in the death care industry. Southern Craft has perfected blending old world craftsmanship with modern manufacturing technologies to create a full line of steel, wood, and corrugated caskets. Family owned and operated for over 30 years, Southern Craft is now looking to hire local and regional truck drivers, welders, and production workers, each with great starting pay and a benefits package. For more information, visit SouthernCraftMFG.com.
Whether you're looking to spruce up the interior or exterior of your home or business, trust Lawrenceburg Glass to provide a one-of-a-kind product. From windows to mirrors, shower doors, custom framing, storefront installations, and everything in between, Lawrenceburg Glass takes pride in our quality craftsmanship and strong attention to detail. With us, your customer experience always exceeds expectations. We're reliable, on time, and we deliver stunning results. Lawrenceburg Glass. Our passion is reflected in our work.
This is the X Sports Network.
And back here in Waynesboro as we go to the top of the fourth here, Lawrence County leading Wayne County here 3-2. New pitcher into the game here for the Lady Cats will be Emma Bryant.
Correction, the pitcher number 22,
Elizabeth Hagan here to lead things off for the Lady Cats with a 2-run single down the right field line in her first at bat. So Griggs exits after 3 runs off 6 hits, 4 strikeouts, and 50 pitches through 3 innings. First pitch here from Bryant. That's a fastball in there for strike 1. Next pitch from Bryant. Hagan hits this one high in the air to right. Jack Heaton, the second baseman, camps underneath it, makes the catch and stumbles here for the first out of the inning. Everyone has a good laugh at that one, and we've all been there. You even see the guys at the big league sometimes trip over themselves and make those catches. So, hey, as long as she hangs on, that's all that matters. 1 gone here in the top of the 4th inning. Going to bring up the catcher in Giselle Maldonado. Struck out swinging in her first at bat in the top of the 1st inning. First pitch, that's a fastball in there for strike 1. Laney Kate King waiting on deck for Lawrence County. Here's the 0-1. That misses away for ball 1. And the 1-1 from Bryant. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Maldonado down 1-2 here in the count. Nobody on and 1 out here in the top of the 4th. And the 1-2. Changeup misses high for ball 2. Griggs did a good job getting the pitches down through 26 in the first, 15 in the second, 9 in the third, and to finish with 50. Really settled in after a tough start there in the 1st inning. Next pitch from Bryant misses away, and the count goes full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Wind now blowing out the left here in Waynesboro. And the full count offer. Swing and a miss for strike 3 in the 2nd out of the inning. 5th strikeout by Lady Cat pitching. Brings up Lady King, the second baseman. Flew out the center in her first at bat in the top of the 2nd inning. Facing Bryant here for the first time. First pitch here. King fakes a bunt, pulls it back. It's a strike on the outside corner. Corner infield playing in. Middle infield double play depth here for Wayne County. Comes the 0-1. Hit in the left field, and just out of the reach and cruising left for strike 2. Eight-hole hitter down 0-2 in the count here. And the 0-2. That one's in the dirt, a changeup for ball 1. Comes a 1-2. And that's going to hit King on the wrist. First free pass issued by either side in this game. Bring up Libby Burks, the right fielder. Struck out swinging her first at bat in the top of the second. As King reaches base here for the first time. Burks gets the sign from assistant coach Corey Rochelle. First pitch from Bryant. Bunt. Couldn't get the ball down on it. King still second. Ball gets in the center field. She's going to head for third and is in there just in time. A great throw out there in center by Brewer, but can't get King. First pitch was a ball. So, fourth run of the game. Standing on third base here for the Lady Cats. 1-0 count for Burks. 9-hole hitter here for Lawrence County. Corner infield playing way in on both sides. Especially at third, the 1-0. Changeup misses low for ball 2. Ella Hillhouse waiting on deck, who's 2 for 2 with a pair of infield singles. It's a 2-0. That's a fastball on the outside corner for strike 1. Comes a 2-1. That misses high for ball 3. Hitters count here for Burks.
Good stick behind you. Good stick behind you. Let's go. Come on, Liv. Make her pitch to you. Be picky.
Next pitch. And that one's at the belt for strike 2. Full count here to Burks. Bryant gets a sign and goes to work. This one's hit high in the air. It's going to stay on the infield. Bryant calls everybody off, makes the catch. That will end the inning. No runs off no hits, 1 error. So we go to the bottom of the 4th. Lawrence County leading Wayne County 3-2. That's next on the X Sports Network.
Being raised in Tennessee, we believe in the importance of family and community. Creating a positive experience at our family-owned and operated business is one of the ways we share that belief.
Being in an accident can be extremely stressful. When it came time for my repairs, Mashburn's made it easy.
I am lucky to have a wonderful company in my community like Mashburn's Collision Center. It's reassuring to know that I'm in good hands because their work is second to none.
We pride ourselves that the Mashburn name is one of the most trusted in Lawrence County since 1981. Mashburn's Collision Center. Let our family take care of yours.
Are you looking for the perfect refrigerator? What about a new stove or washer or dryer? It only makes sense to shop at the one place that specializes in appliances, top to bottom, big or small. And that's Kelly Appliance in Lawrenceburg. Kelly Appliance is home to all major name brands, including LG. LG makes life good with a full selection of refrigerators, cooking appliances, dishwashers, microwaves, and more, including appliances made right here in Tennessee. Family owned and family operated. Stop by Kelly Appliance on Jerry Street in Lawrenceburg today.
This is the X Sports Network.
And back here in Waynesboro, we go to the bottom of the 4th. Lawrence County leading Wayne County 3-2. 8-9-1 due up here for the Lady Cats. Isabel Ludicky, the catcher, to lead things off. 0 for 1. She hit to a fielder's choice to third in her first at bat in the top of the 2nd. Elizabeth Hagan on for her 4th inning of work through 3. Has given up a pair of runs off 6 hits, no walks, no strikeouts, sitting at 45 pitches. First pitch from Ludicky to Ludicky. Misses high for ball 1. Hagan, who has gotten her pitch count down in every inning, 17 in the first, 15 in the second, and 13 in the third. Here's the 1-0. Hit down the left field line. That's a base hit. That's going to roll into the corner. Kerr picks it up. Ludicky heading into second, and she will get in with the leadoff double. Finds that spot just out of the reach of Lakin Davis. Now courtesy runner coming into the game. Rosalie Martin again. Coming in for Ludicky. Gracie Staggs due up. RBI had not an RBI, but a single up the middle in the top of the second. Up here for the second time against Hagan. Tying run on second here for Wayne County. First pitch from Hagan. This is high. Good job of Maldonado to keep that one from the back of the net for ball one. She sprung up from that spot quickly to make that play. Emma Bryant, the new pitcher, waiting on deck. Here's the 1-0. Hit in the left field. Kerr makes a couple steps over her left to make the catch. Be the first out of the inning. One gone here in the bottom of the fourth brings up Emma Bryan here for her first at bat. Comes in for Kinsey Griggs, who went 0 for 2. Wind now blowing straight out the center here in Waynesboro. Tying run on second base. Bryan here for her first at bat. First pitch from Hagan. That's a fastball in there for strike one. Lauren Bryan waiting on deck, who's 1 for 2. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball misses low and in for ball one. Comes a 1-1. Hit up the middle. That's going to get through for a base hit. Martin now going to hold up at third. There's a good throw there by Hillhouse. Now we got runners on the corners here with 1 out. 8th hit of the game for Wayne County. Now brings up Lauren Bryant, the right fielder. 1 for 2 with a ground out to second in the first and a single in the third. So third time here facing Hagan. Runners on the corners, 1 out here. Tying run at third, go ahead run at first. There's Hagan resets herself. Back here on the rubber. And the first pitch. Hit in the center field. Hillhouse makes the catch. Martin's not going to tag up. What a great throw there by Hillhouse. And now the runner at first is just going to go back to first. So just a fly ball in the center. Here makes it 2 gone here in the bottom of the fourth. Hillhouse showing off the arm out there in center with the bullet down. That probably would have nabbed Martin if she would have tried to tag up. Runners on the corners, 2 gone here. Brings up Jack Keaton, who's 1 for 2. Single and a run scored in the first, and then reached via an error and scored a run in the third. So has a chance here to tie the game up. She reaches base again. First pitch here from Hagan. That's a fastball in the inside corner for strike one. And the 0-1 from Hagan. This is high for ball one. And here comes a 1-1. Hit up the middle. Hagan tried the glove again. Keaton's going to get in with an infield single. Martin scores, and we're tied up here at 3. Bring up Blair Boggers, who's 1 for 2 with an RBI single up the middle in the first and into a fielder's choice in the third. So game tied at 3 here. Two on, 2 out. First pitch here to Boggess. Lined up the middle, that's going to get through for a base hit. Hillhouse fields, everyone's just going to hold up. Another 2-out single, and the bases are now loaded here in the bottom of the fourth for Kylie Brewer, the center fielder. She's 1 for 2, into a fielder's choice in the first, and then an RBI single in the third. So back-to-back 2-out singles here for Wayne County. Brewer here up for the third time. First pitch here from Hagan. That's a fastball on the outside corner for strike one.
Come on, G. Work them corners, babe.
Here's the 0-1. Change up. That one's sent in the center field. Gets down for a base hit. Keaton rounding third. Here's a throw. Not in time. She will score. A two-run single from Kylie Brewer. And Wayne County now leads this one 5-3. 11th hit of the game. 3 straight two-run singles. Now runners on first and second here with 2 gone. Lady Cats have put a trio of runs up here in the bottom of the 4th. First pitch here from Hagan. That one's fouled off the net for strike one. Wind now blowing out the left here in Waynesboro. Here comes the 0-1. Change up in the dirt, blocked by Maldonado for ball one. Kelsey Carroll 0 for 2, a fly out to right in the second, and a pop up to the pitcher in the third. Here's the 1-1. Fastball misses high for ball two. And here comes a 2-1. Hit deep in the left. Kerr trying to get it, can't. That's going to go off the wall. Bogus scores. Brewer now rounding third. And she will score a 2-run double by Kelsey Carroll. And Wayne County has broken up the lead here to 7-3. She's now got a pair of RBIs. 7-3 here in Wayne County lead with 5 runs here in the bottom of the 4th. Brings up Sarah Blackwell, 1 for 2. Single in the second, heading to a fielder's choice in the third. Ruta Key waiting on deck. Five straight 2-out hits. First pitch misses him for ball one. See, 4 straight 2-out hits, my bad. Comes a 1-1. Hit behind, but off the net for strike one. Runner on second here, 2 outs. Comes a 1-1. Hit out of play down the right field line for strike two. Went off the building here in right field and eventually made its way back into play. And here comes a 1-2. Change-up swung on and missed. Maldonado's throw over to first is in time, and that one will end the inning. Wayne County with 5 runs on the bottom of the 4th. They lead Lawrence County 7-3. Let's go to the top of the 5th here on the X Sports Network.
McMaster's Home Gallery, where you'll always get a special price every day. Shop their new showroom full of name-brand furniture, sofas, recliners, dining and bedroom suites, Serta bedding, lots of tables and chairs just to match your decor. McMaster's Home Gallery also has GE appliances. Stop by on Highway 43 in Loretto or call 853-6140.
Like you, our roots are in Lawrence County.
Providing banking for every stage of life since 1934, Lawrenceburg Federal Bank has been not just your bank, but also your friend, helping you with home loans, consumer and auto loans, and your everyday personal banking needs. Lawrenceburg Federal offers you a warm smile and personal experience, as well as the conveniences of modern-day online banking, mobile banking, and telebanking. Lawrenceburg Federal Bank, your neighbor and friend, located at 118 West Gain Street next to the courthouse.
Whether it's popcorn, biscuits, or automotive, you need the right ingredients to achieve the best results. Heritage Automotive is proud to serve our community with a continually growing inventory. We also help our community grow by contributing to a vibrant economy, which helps build schools. I'm Keith Durham, and I'm the General Manager here at Heritage Automotive, and it's my job to make sure that you're 100% satisfied. Heritage Automotive, your hometown Chevy and GMC dealer.
This is the X Sports Network.
Center fielder number 7, Ella Hill.
And back here in Waynesboro, as we go to the top of the 5th here. Wayne County leading it 7-3. Top of the order due up here for the Lady Cats. Ellie Hillhouse will lead things off. First pitch hit high in the air, shallow center, and making the catch there in center is Brewer. Hillhouse gets out for the first time in the game. We're going to bring up Michaela Kurz, 1 for 2, single and a run scored in the first, and then a pop up to first in the second. Got a busy day here in Major League Baseball. Already earlier in the game one of a doubleheader, the Braves win a wild one over the Mets 9-8. Right now in game 2 in the bottom of the 8th. Mets are leading the Braves 5-3. Cubs and Nationals just underway. The nation's capital. First pitch here from Bryan in the dirt to Kerr for ball 1. Later you got Cleveland at New York, Toronto at Boston, San Francisco and Houston, Cincinnati and San Diego, and the Phillies in LA. Also got a pair of NBA playoff games as well. Next pitch from Bryan to change up the misses high for ball 2. Got the 76ers in Boston for game 1 of their series, and then the Suns at the Nuggets for game 2 of their series. And a game 7 in the NHL as the Rangers visit the New Jersey Devils. Next pitch by Emma Bryan misses high for ball 3. Bryan threw an inning and a third, no runs, no hits. 1 hit by pitch and a strikeout, sitting at 22 pitches. Here's the 3-0. That misses low for ball 4. Second free pass issued by Bryant. The other was a hit by pitch. Brings up Lakin Davis, the third baseman. 1 for 2. RBI single in the first, scored a run. And then hit a fly ball into center. That was caught in the top of the third. So facing Bryant here, though, for the first time. Wind blowing out the left center. First pitch. Line down into left, for a base hit, or second of the game. 7th of the game for the Lady Cats. Going to bring up Miley Staggs here. The shortstop up for her 3rd at bat of the game. She's 1 for 2, a strikeout looking in the first, and then a single in the 3rd. Up here with 2 on, 1 out. Clean up hitter here for the Lady Cats.
Miley Staggs.
First pitch, Staggs squares the bunt, pulls it back, and that's in there for strike 1. Corner infield playing in, middle infield playing more back in their normal positions. Outfield shaded just, not slightly, it's shading a lot towards left, especially in center left field, guarding the line. Next pitch misses away for ball 1. Comes a 1-1. And that one's popped on the infield. Keaton at second. Camps underneath and makes a catch for the second out of the inning. 2 gone here in the top of the 5th. Brings up Riley Myers, who's 0 for 2. A strikeout swinging in the first and a fly ball to right in the 3rd. Facing Bryan here for the first time. First pitch from Bryant. That misses high for ball 1. And the 1-0. That misses away for ball 2. Comes a 2-0. That misses away for ball 3. 3-0 here to Hagan. Wind now shifting towards dead center field. And the 3-0. That one's in the dirt for ball 4. Second walk, third 3 pass issued here by Bryant. I'm going to bring up Elizabeth Hagan. The opposing pitcher is 1 for 2. 2-run single down the right field line in the first and a pop up to second in the fourth. Facing Bryant here for the second time in the game. First pitch here from Bryant. Lined in the right field. That's going to get through for a base hit. That's going to roll all the way to the wall. Davis scores. Myers rounding third. Here comes the relay, not in time. A bases clearing double from Elizabeth Hagan. Lawrence County has now cut the lead to 1, 7-6. Hagan now with 5 RBIs in the game, all coming with 2 outs. Looks like we're getting Slater, the courtesy runner. We're going to pitch hitter here into the game for Lawrence County.
Now batting for Lawrence County, number 27.
It's going to be Ashlyn Siblett. Will be the pitch hitter here for Lawrence County. First pitch here from King misses high for ball 1. Comes a 1-0. And that hits the outside corner for strike 1. And the 1-1 from Bryant. Hit foul off the building and right for strike 2. One, 2 the count here to Siblett. And misses high for ball 2.
Drop ball, let's go.
Here's Brian gets aside. Here comes a 2-2. That's in the dirt for ball 3. Full count here for Siblett. And here comes a full count offering. This is high for ball 4. 2-out walk. Third walk issued by Bryant. Fourth free pass. Now I'm going to bring up Landy King. And I believe Maldonado is going to come back in and run here for Siblett to work the walk, and she will.
Re-entering the game for Lawrence County, number 15, Giselle Maldonado, now the base runner. Now batting for Lawrence County, the second baseman, number 19, Laney Kate King.
King due up now, who's 0 for 1, a fly out the center in the second and was hit by a pitch in the fourth. Facing Brian for the second time. First pitch misses high for ball 1. Wind blowing out the center. 2-1, 2 out. 7-6 Wayne County lead. Here's a 1-0. Hit up the middle. That's a base hit. Slater rounding third. Here comes the throw. Not in time. She will score, and we are tied up at 7. A 2-out RBI single from Laney Kate King has knotted this game up at 7 apiece. Now going to bring up Libby Burks, the right fielder, 0 for 2, a strikeout swinging in the second, a pop up to the pitcher in the fourth. Now Molly Slater, after courtesy running, will come in for Libby Burks and hit.
Now batting for Lawrence County, number 11, Molly Slater. Let's go, Molly.
Slater up here for her first at bat here. Game tied at 7 here with 2 outs. So Coach Barry Miller out here to talk with the home plate umpire about the switch. Or he might be making a change himself, not quite sure. Yeah, I think he's asking about the going from a courtesy runner now to a pitch hitter. So explanation was good enough for Miller, and we're back to action. Game tied at 7 here in the top of the 5th, and Lawrence County putting 4 runs on the board in the inning to tie the game up at 7. Next pitch from Bryant, that misses away for ball 1. And the 1-0. Hit in the left field, that's a base hit. Rounding third and scoring is Maldonado, and Lawrence County takes the lead off of the 2-out double as they lead this one 8-7. Big hit there from Molly Slater, now brings up the top of the order as Lawrence County is now batted around. Hillhouse 2 for 3 with a pair of infield singles in the first and second. Scored in the first here with 2 on and 2 out. Lawrence County doing all of this damage here in the top of the 5th with 2 outs. Wayne County did something similar in the previous inning. First pitch here from Bryant. It's changeup, misses low and away for ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Line down the right field line, a base hit. King will score. Slater rounding third. Here's the relay. Not in time. Hillhouse on her way to second. That goes in the center. That's going to go all the way to the wall. Hillhouse rounding third. She will score. Lawrence County leads at 11-7. What a crazy turn of events there for the Lady Cats. A 2-run single eventually turns into a Little League home run. The Lady Cats lead this one 11-7.
Now batting for Lawrence County, the left fielder, number 2, Michaela Kerr.
Now going to bring up Michaela Kerr, who's 1 for 2 in the game. Single and a run scored in the first. Pop up to the first baseman in the second. A walk and a run scored already in this inning. Lawrence County with 8 runs, all with 2 outs here in the top of the 5th. First pitch here from Bryan. This one is caught at shortstop there by Staggs, and that will end the inning. Lady Cats get 8 runs off 6 hits, 1 error in the top of the 5th, all with 2 outs. They lead this one 11-7 as we go to the bottom half of the inning here next on the X Sports Network.
Flooring sets the tone throughout your home.
For flooring that makes the right first impression, start by choosing us, Floored by Justin.
A one-stop flooring destination. Our new location stands alone for unequaled customer service and selection. Owner Justin Story's mastery of custom hardwood inlays means every room can have a custom look. Discover how the right choice of hardwood, laminate, carpet, or tile can set the tone in your home. Contact Floored by Justin today.
For the best at-home care in Lawrence County, the Summit at Home is the right company for you. We have a friendly staff over 25 that is trained, educated, and qualified to help with all your needs within your household. Our non-medical services include transportation, housework, dressing, and companionship. We are also covered by most long-term care providers. For more information, please call 931-762-2310.
Hey, this is Phil Hooper. Get the look you want for your favorite school, church, or business with apparel from HD Ink Screen Printing in Leoma, Tennessee. Got a logo you need embroidered or screen printed? Let HD Ink give you the professional look that sets the bar in today's world. We do fundraisers and custom designed apparel and so much more. Call today, 931-201-2961, or come see us at our new shop located at 26 Ingram Road in Leoma. Remember, HD Ink for the look you want and the look you deserve.
This is the X Sports Network.
Back here in Waynesboro, we got a wild one going here between Lawrence County and Wayne County. Lady Cats leading the other Lady Cats. It's Lawrence County over Wayne County 11-7. We go the bottom of the fifth. Isabel Ludicky lead things off here for the other Lady Cats, who's 1 for 2 with a double and a run scored in the fourth. New pitcher in the game for Lawrence County is Reagan Frakes. First pitch. That one's low for ball one. Elizabeth Hagan exits after 4 innings, giving up 7 runs off 12 hits, 1 strikeout, and finishing with 67 pitches. The 1-0 from Frakes. This one is sent in the center, and a good running catch here from Ella Hillhouse for the first out of the inning. Brings up the 9-0 hitter, Gracie Staggs here, 1 for 2, single in the second, and the fly out the left in the fourth. Wind really whipping out here straight out the dead center field. That's why our center field camera is nodding with the music at the time being. First pitch here from Frakes. Popped up and off the net for strike one. Everyone so far in this Wayne County lineup has gotten a hit. 1-2. Change up. And just out of the reach of a diving Staggs here. That will be a single. Second hit of the game here for Staggs. There's Gracie Staggs hitting one in the direction of Miley Staggs. Just out of her reach. Now brings up the top of the order of Emma Bryan, who had an infield single and a run scored in the fourth. Up with 1 on, 1 out here in the bottom half of the fifth. First pitch here. That's a fastball in the outside corner at the knees for strike one. Maldonado gets a sign, relays it to Frakes. Here comes the 0-1. That misses. Good block there by Maldonado for ball one. And the 1-1. On the outside corner at the knees for strike two. Excuse me. Comes a 1-2. Change up off the end of the bat. Staggs makes the catch here for the second out of the inning. And bring up Lauren Bright, the right fielder, is 1 for 3. Ground out the second, the first, single in the third, and then a fly out the center in the fourth. Up here for the fourth time in the game. First time here against Reagan Frakes. Comes the first pitch. Change up hit down the left field line and foul for strike one. Comes the 0-1. Hit off the end of the bat. Myers makes the play at first, and that will end the inning. Wayne County strands one in the bottom of the fifth. Lawrence County leads at 11-7 as we head to the top of the sixth here on the X-Sports Network.
Employee Resources Credit Union is an easy solution to banking, offering a personal, simple, yet modern way to bank. When you bank with ERCU, you are a shareholder, meaning you own a piece of the pie. And we make it easy with the convenience of digital banking, with service you won't find at another financial institution, including low to zero fees and incredible rates. We have the technology you need with the personal service you deserve, right here in your own neighborhood. Employee Resources Credit Union, not for profit, for service.
Are you looking for a non-factory job environment? Livingstone Freight Solutions is a 3PL company that began managing warehouses in Tennessee, Alabama, and Mississippi. With our multiple shifts and experienced management team, our goal is to give you as an employee a safe family work environment and competitive wages. We offer a wide variety of employment opportunities from forklift drivers to management level positions. We also strive to offer a competitive benefit package and PTO options. For more information or to apply, visit us at livingstonefs.com or give us a call at 931-269-3255.
This is the X-Sports Network.
And back here in Waynesboro as we go to the top of the sixth here. Lawrence County leading Wayne County 11-7. Got 3, 4, 5 due up here. Lake and Davis will lead things off here for the Lady Cats. 2 for 3 with a pair of singles, pair of runs scored, and an RBI. It's part of that big 8-run fifth in the previous inning. First pitch here from Bryan misses away for ball 1. Wayne County broke things open with 5 runs in the bottom of the fourth. Lawrence County answered with 8 in the top of the fifth. Corner infield playing in. Here comes the next pitch. That one's hit in the left field, a base hit. It's off of the glove of Carroll. So it's going to be a tough play. 12th hit of the game here for the Lady Cats. Third for Davis is going to bring up the shortstop and Miley Staggs. Update over at Loretto right now. The Lady Mustangs leading Marshall County 4-1 in the top of the third inning. Staggs here 1 for 3. Strikeout looking in the first, single in the third, and a pop up to the second baseman in the fifth. Swings and misses on a changeup as Davis gets in there for the stolen base there. Runner in scoring position. And an update from Force right now. It's all Summertown. They lead the Lady Rockets 9-1 in the bottom of the fourth. Staggs sends this one in the left, a base hit. Davis is going to stay at third. Runners on the corners here, nobody out in the top of the sixth inning. Brings up Riley Myers here, the first baseman. Myers here, who's 0 for 2. Strikeout swinging in the first, fly out to right in the third, and a walk and a run scored in the fifth. Facing Bryan here for the second time. First pitch. Pulls back the bunt. Got a bit of a rundown going off here. Davis now going to take off. Now she's in the rundown. The throw back to third. And they say they got her. No, they said everybody's in. Couldn't really tell. I was just judging off the cheers. Said everybody's safe, so. First pitch was a strike. So after all the running back and forth and the rundowns, I thought they might have gotten Davis over there at third. I couldn't see the field umpire's call, just judging by the fans' reaction, but she's safe at third. Here's the 0-1. That's a changeup in there for strike 2. Comes the 0-2. Hit up the middle. That's going to get through for a base hit. Davis scores. Right behind her is Staggs, and Lawrence County now leads this one 13-7. A 2-run single here. Now going to bring up Elizabeth Hagan. Hagan, who's 2 for 3 with a
Now batting for Lawrence County, number 22.
RBI, 2-run RBI single in the first, and then a 3-run bases clearing double in the 5th. First pitch, that one's on the outside corner for strike 1. And the 0-1. That one misses away for ball 1. And the 1-1, that's a changeup, misses way high as Myers will make her way to second base off the wild pitch. Just the first wild pitch from either side in this game. Comes a 2-1. Foul back for strike 2. Nobody gone here in the top of the 6th. Already a pair of runs on the board here from Lawrence County, leading this one 13-7. And the 2-2. Hagan sends this one foul off of the building and right. Bryden right now 57 pitches through 2 innings. Win again, whipping out here in Waynesboro, heading towards dead center field. And the 2-2. That's a fastball on the outside corner for strike 3. First out of the inning. Second strikeout of the game for Bryant brings up Giselle Maldonado. Maldonado 0 for 2 in the game. A pair of strikeouts.
Now batting for Lawrence County, the catcher number 15, Giselle Maldonado.
First pitch here from Bryant. That's a fastball on the outside corner for strike 1. Comes the 0-1 from Bryant. That one's in there for strike 2. Here from Bryant. That one is swung on a miss, strike 3. Throws down the first in time. Myers will advance to third on the throw.
Now batting for Lawrence County, second baseman number 19.
2 gone here in the top of the 6th. I'm going to bring up Laney King. King here is 1 for 2. Fly out to center in the 2nd. Hit by a pitch in the 4th. And a RBI single and a run scored in the 5th. Get a
correction, now batting for Lawrence County.
Pitch hitter here for Lawrence County. Sophie Willis coming in for Laney King. Wind continues to blow to straight center field here. 2-out runner on third. First pitch on the outside corner for strike 1. And the 0-1. Hit into Staggs. Throw over to first will not be in time. Run will score. Lawrence County leads at 14-7 off the air. Third error of the game for Wayne County. Now going to bring up Libby Burks, who's back into the game.
Fielder number 6, Libby Burks.
First pitch here to Burks, misses away for ball 1. Burks already in the game is 0 for 2. Lady Cats here are 3 runs on the top of the 6th. Got 3 in the first, 8 in the 5th, and 3 here in the 6th. 1-0 from Bryant. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Comes a 1-1. Fastball misses away for ball 2. 2-1 here, the 9-hole hitter, Ella Hillhouse, who's 3 for 4 waiting on deck. The 2-1. Hit up the middle. That's going to get through for a base hit. 15th hit of the game here for Lawrence County. Now brings up Ella Hillhouse. 3 for 4. Pair of singles. Actually, a trio of singles. Pair of runs scored as 2 RBIs. Her previous at bat in the top of the 5th was a single to center. She was going to take second base. The throw from the catcher went into right center, rolled all the way to the wall, and she turned it into a Little League home run. Up here with 2 on 2 out. Team leading 14-7. Trailed 7-3 at one point and has scored 11 unanswered runs. First pitch here from Bright. That misses high for ball 1. And the 1-0. Hit high in the air. This is going to stay in the infield. Bogus at first, camping underneath him, makes the catch, and that will end the inning. Lady Cats with 3 runs in the top of the 6th. They lead at 14-7 as we head to the bottom half of the inning here on the X Sports Network.
Got a dent, a ding, a scratch, or a bent fender? Major or minor, Car Country Collision Center in Leoma can fix you up. Car Country works with all insurance carriers, gives free estimates, can work on foreign and domestic vehicles, and has experience you can trust. They've been in business since 1990. Unfortunately, accidents happen, but you can get your car back on the road with as little hassle as possible with the help of Car Country. Call 931-852-4708 or stop by at 2567 Highway 43 South in Leoma.
It really matters during the ball game. I realize that in high school sports, we don't have the last names on the back of jerseys usually, but the question is often asked, are you playing for the name on the front or the name on the back? The same should be considered spiritually. Paul said in Philippians 1 and verse 21, for me to live as Christ and to die as gain. So who are we truly living for? What name are we trying to promote? Is it the name of Christ, the name of Christian? And that message brought to you by your friends at the Leoma Church of Christ.
Hey everyone, this is Landon Saunders.
And this is Nate Patterson with Cloud9 Fiber.
We're excited to finally be able to offer Lawrenceburg our blazing fast, reliable, and affordable fiber internet services.
If you're looking for a more reliable and more affordable provider, we at Cloud9 Fiber have you covered.
Plans start at $50 a month, and we can offer up to a gigabit to your home or business.
We are excited to be able to offer your first month of service entirely free. We encourage you to sign up on cloud9fiber.com or by calling 931-201-9098 so we can help you make the switch today.
This is the X Sports Network.
Back in Waynesboro, we go to the bottom of the 6th. Lawrence County leading Wayne County 14-7. Harder the order due up for the Lady Cats. Jack Keaton, Blair Bogus, Kylie Brewer. Frakes on for her second inning of work. First pitch, hit foul down the right field line for strike 1. Frakes gave up just 1 hit, no runs, no walks, no strikeouts through her first inning of work, where she threw just 10 pitches. Keaton, who's 2 for 3, pair of singles, reached on an error in the 3rd and scored a run in all 3 at-bats. Trying to reach base here for the 4th time. It's a ground ball to King at second. The throw over to Myers in time for the first out of the inning. First time they've gotten Keaton out in the game. Will now bring up Blair Bogus, who's 2 for 3, pair of singles, an RBI and a run scored. Now, Corey Rochelle here, the assistant coach for the Lady Cats, out to talk with Frakes, talk with the infield here as well. Short meeting here with Rochelle in the infield. Probably is telling them not to give Blair anything really good to hit. She stung the ball in 2 of her 3 at-bats. Here's face-off of Frakes for the first time. And here comes the first pitch. Hit foul off of the building here in right for strike 1. Comes the 0-1. Chopped here to Davis at third. She makes the play. The throw to first. Myers stays on the bag in time for the second out of the inning. 2 gone here in the bottom of the 6th. Going to bring up Kylie Brewer, the center fielder. 2 for 3. The pair of singles, 3 RBIs and a run scored. Done a lot of damage there at the 5 spot here this evening for Wayne County. Facing Frakes here for the first time. Comes the first pitch. Change up misses high for ball 1. Comes a 1-0. Chopped up the middle, off of Frakes' glove. She will head the first, and they say Myers was off the bag. So, Brewer will reach base here for the 3rd time in the game. I'm not going to bring up here Kelsey Carroll, the 3rd baseman, who's 1 for 3. The 2-run double in the 4th inning. So she'll face Frakes here for the first time with 1 on, 2 gone here in the bottom of the 6th. First pitch from Frakes. Foul down the right field line. Comes the 0-1 from Frakes, and now a timeout here called, and Frakes here will reset. The 0-1. Change up. Sent in the center field. Hillhouse underneath him makes the catch, and that will end the inning. The Lady Cats stram one. The bottom of the 6th inning, Lawrence County leads at 14-7 as we head to the top of the 7th. Coming up next here on the X Sports Network.
Arctic Air keeps your home or business comfortable. For more than 20 years, we provided outstanding residential and commercial services through Southern Middle Tennessee. Whether you need assistance with your heat, air conditioning, preventive maintenance, or anything in between, trust our reliable team to get the job done. We'll take the time to figure out your specific needs and recommend what we believe is right and best for your situation.
We've been using Arctic Air for over 15 years now. Their service is great, they're here when we need them, and their prices are competitive. They take the worry out of the heat and air so I don't have to.
Arctic Air. When you need us, we'll be there.
And back here in Waynesboro, Lawrence County leading Wayne County 14-7, 2-3-4 due up here on the top of the 7th. Michaela Kerr here to lead things off. First pitch from Bryant misses high for ball 1. Kerr's 1 for 3. Reached base twice with a single. The first a walk in the 5th and scored both times. Emma Bryant on here for her 4th inning of work. Next pitch. Sent off a Stagg's glove here at short. That will get in the left for a base hit. Now Kerr on her way to second. The throw. And that gets her in time for the first out of the inning. Brings up Lakin Davis here, the 3rd baseman, who's 3 for 4. Davis here, 3 for 4, 3 singles, has an RBI and has scored 3 times. First pitch from Bryant. Misses away for ball 1. Bryant after that out, through 3 1/3, has given up 11 runs off 9 hits, 3 walks, 3 strikeouts, sending right now at 72 pitches. The 1-0. Lined in the center field, right at Brewer. And that will be the second out of the inning. And that will bring up Miley Staggs here, the shortstop. Stags 2 for 4 with a pair of singles in the 3rd and 6th. Scored a run in the 6th. Due up here for the 5th time in the game, the 3rd time here against Bryant. First pitch. That's a changeup, misses low for ball 1. And we might be getting a change here. And we will be getting a pitch hitter here for Lawrence County.
Pinch hitting for the Lawrence County Lady Cats, number 18, Anastasia Lyles.
And Anastasia Lyles coming into the game here. First pitch swung on and missed. Actually, it was the second pitch, so it's a 1-1 count here. Comes a 1-1. That misses high for ball 2. Two out, nobody on here, 2-1 count. Next pitch misses high for ball 3.
3-1. It's got to be yours. 3-1, Anastasia. Be picky, kid.
3-1 from Bryant. That misses high for ball 4. Second pitch hitter to walk in the game here from Lawrence County. They're going to bring up Riley Myers, who's 1 for 3 in the game. He's reached base twice, a walk and a run scored in the 5th, and then a 2-run single in the 6th. Facing Bryan here for the 3rd time, here in her 5th at bat. First pitch, sent up the middle for a single. Goes into left center field. It's her 2nd hit of the game, 16th of the game here for Lawrence County. Now brings up Elizabeth Hagan.
Now batting for Lawrence County, the pitch.
Hagan, who is
22, Elizabeth Hagan.
2 for 4 in the game. With a 2-run single in the 1st and then a bases clearing double in the 5th. Now Reagan Franks will come in and hit for her first time. Will come in for Hagan.
Correction, batting for Lawrence County.
So this will be the first at bat here in the game for Hagan. Runners on 1st and 2nd here. After a walk and a single with 2 outs. Lawrence County has done the majority of its damage here with 2 outs in the game. First pitch here from Bryan, hit in the left, and that one's trouble. Stacks tracking, that's going to fall in. Lyles is going to score. Lawrence County extends the lead to 15-7 off that 2-out single from Reagan Franks. Now we're going to have looks like we're going to have another. It's going to be Ashlyn Siblett to come back in the game. It'll be her 2nd at bat. And it will be. She walked in her previous at bat. And that will be it for Maldonado's night here from Lawrence County. So, Siblett, who walked and scored in her previous at bat in the 5th inning. First pitch here from Bryant. This is high for ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Hit in the right. And making the play at second base is Keaton, and that one will end the inning. Lawrence County adds one in the top of the 7th. They lead at 15-7. Final chance for Wayne County Coming up here in the bottom half of the inning next on the X Sports Network.
This is Jason at Volco Auto Supply in Lawrenceburg. For over 90 years, Volco has been a family-owned company. We're proud of our past and excited about our future. We're open to the public for wholesale and retail trade. We carry product lines such as Milwaukee Tools, Lucas Oil, and Malco product. We carry all major brands of lubricants like Shell Rotella, Haviland, Castrol GTX, Mystic, Motorcraft, Valvoline, Kindle, and Mobil. We here at Volco offer a complete line of car detailing supplies, shop supplies, tire repair products, and lawnmower supplies. Check us out online at VolcoAutosupply.com or at 416 Buffalo Road here in Lawrenceburg.
Southern Tennessee Orthopedics welcomes orthopedic surgeon Dr. Paul Thomas. Count on Dr. Paul Thomas, podiatrist Dr. James Barksdale, and nurse practitioner Doug Ead at Southern Tennessee Orthopedics to keep your life in motion. Injuries and foot pain can rob you of the activities you enjoy most. So our team is here, close to home, to address the pain and to get you moving again. Southern Tennessee Orthopedics, from the routine to the unforeseen, you can count on us. To learn more, visit SouthernTennesseeMedicalGroup.com or to schedule an appointment, call 931-762-4400.
Are you looking for a job where you can easily balance work and home life? By becoming an over-the-road driver at Southeast Carriers, we guarantee you can spend equal time on the road as with family. Along with multiple benefits, you will receive a base pay of 50 cents per mile. To make your job as easy as possible, we provide you with the latest technology, and you are not required to deliver through the heavy traffic along the East Coast. Southeast Carriers isn't just a company, it's a family, and we would love for you to be a part of it. For more information, visit our website at southeastcarriers.com or check us out on Instagram and Facebook.
And back here in Wayne County as we go to the bottom of the 7th, Lawrence County leading it 15-7. 7-8-9 due up here for the Lady Cats. Sarah Blackwell 1 for 3 in the game. Lead things off. First pitch here from Reagan Franks. That one misses away for ball 1. Franks through 2 innings has given up a hit. No runs, no walks, no strikeouts. Right now 19 pitches. First time facing Franks is Blackwell. Here's the 1-0. Misses away for ball 2. Two-0 from Franks. This is low for ball 3. Davis is the new catcher here from Lawrence County, and Ashlyn Slibet moves over to third. The 3-0. That's a fastball in there for strike 1. (3-1) here from Frakes. This is low for ball 4. First free pass issued by Lady Cat pitching in this game. Bring up the catcher in Isabel Ludicky. 1 for 3 in the game with a double and a run scored in the 4th. Into a fielder's choice in the 2nd, the fly out the center in the 5th. So this is her 2nd at bat here against Frakes. First pitch. That's a fastball in there for strike 1. Comes the 0-1. Changeup misses away for ball 1. Comes a 1-1. Foul back for strike 2. Wind blowing out the left here in Waynesboro. 1-2. Change up. This one's going to stay in play. Sibley trying to track it and can't make it. Ludicky stays alive here with the 1-2 count. Comes a 1-2. Swung on and missed for strike 3 in the first down of the inning. First strikeout for Frakes, second strikeout for Lady Cats pitching. Brings up the 9-hole hitter and the shortstop in Gracie Staggs, who's 2 for 3. The pair of singles in the second and fifth, and also flew out to left in the fourth. Second time here against Frakes. A lone hit against her so far. First pitch. Change up. Misses just a bit high for ball 1. Comes a 1-0. This one sent over to Staggs at second. The throw over to first. Not in time, and Staggs beats out the potential double play with 2 gone here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Brings up Emma Bryant. Actually, now Kelsey Griggs back into the gate.
Now batting, number 2, Kenzie Griggs.
So Griggs back into the game here for her third at bat. 0 for 2 previously in the game before Emma Bryant came back in. First pitch here from Frakes. Change up in there for strike 1. 1 on, 2 gone here in the bottom of the 7th. Do got to give the umpiring crew here for out here in Waynesboro for doing an outstanding job. Home plate umpire has been consistent from the start to finish, so got to give them praise when it's due. Next pitch, it's a change up lined in the left center. Hillhouse going to come up with it, excuse me. So 2-out single, 14th of the game here for Wayne County. Now brings up Lauren Bryan, who's 1 for 4. The single in the third, grounded out to second in the first, a fly out the center in the fourth, and then a pop up to first in the fifth. Here against Frakes for the second time. First pitch here from Frakes. That misses away for ball 1. So the 1-0. Chopped up the middle. Staggs throws over the second. That's in time, and that one will end the game. Lawrence County going to come away here with a 15-7 win over Wayne County. Taking a look at the final stat line. Lawrence County 15 runs off 17 hits, 3 errors. Wayne County 7 runs off 14 hits and 4 errors. The winning pitcher will be Elizabeth Hagan for Lawrence County. Losing pitcher Emma Bryant for Wayne County. Next broadcast, Lawrence County will be taking on Marshall County at Marshall County in the district tournament. That game will be coming up on Thursday. So for producer extraordinaire Kevin Wright, this is AJ Good here on the X Sports Network. Have a great evening.
This is the X Sports Network.